This has been season 1 of Eating with Robert. My name's Rob. Go ahead. I'm not feeling very riffy. It's too close to my heart. I can't do it bad. I gotta do it good. This is the true example of the New York melting pot, okay? As a kid, you hear about the melting pot. Oh, what is the melting pot where the Empire State Building is? No. It's where fucking Jackson Heights is. Hello, welcome back to Eating with Robert. Today we are in Jackson Heights. We're on 74th Street. Jackson Heights, probably one of the most diverse places in Queens and probably in the world. You got Tibetans here, you got mad Colombians here, you got Koreans here, you got Indian people here. And with that, you got a lot of amazing food. There's one place here I've taken a lot of people to, it's called Lhasa Fast Food. Lhasa Fast Food, you go into a cell phone store, go past the cell phones, and you're in basically a tiny little restaurant with a giant portrait of the Dalai Lama looking over you. And then you eat amazing delights. You eat momos, you eat beef ten thuk, you drink butter tea. Butter tea is a drink, well again, this has to come back to yaks. If you imagine the Himalayas, you gotta imagine yaks, okay? They eat yak there and they milk yaks. They milk yaks, they make the yak milk into butter, and then they pull that into a tea. This ain't yak milk butter tea, but it is butter tea. This place is very, very close to my heart. I wanna make sure we do a good episode, season finale. Let's go eat momos. It tastes a little bit like you're slurping the broth from buttered noodles. All right, so we got our momos in front of us. I'm very, very excited. The smell is absolutely amazing. It's so, so good. But the first thing you have to do when you get your momos is you have to build your sauce, okay? So they give you these plates. All right, we're gonna start with a bunch of basically chili crisp, a little soy sauce. I like lots of black vinegar. And then just a little bit of regular hot sauce. For me, vinegar and dumplings is the only thing that there is. You gotta have black vinegar and dumplings. This is essential. I'm leaving you for it. So here's what we got here. A perfectly little hand-sealed dumpling. The wrapper is really, really chewy, and it's strong enough to hold in a ton of broth. This is almost like a soup dumpling, but not as extreme. And then you have some kind of chives in here. The beef is chewy. It's beef that has cartilage in it. If you're not into texture like that, you probably won't love this. But for me, that textural chew from the dumpling wrapper, cartilage, pickled veggie, broth, I am fucking transcending my mortal fucking coil eating this shit. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is beef ten thuk. I believe it's referred to as a thukpa. Wow. Oh my god. Yo, this is the elixir of the gods right here. Oh my goodness. You got wilted greens in here. You got some like bell pepper. And then you have these really nice hand-ripped noodles. You have shreds of beef in here that are really, really tender and good. You don't need anything else but this broth. You don't need anything else, but you do need this. All right, finally the last thing, and I've never had this before, is chili beef. We've reached the edge of my knowledge. I can't really put into words what's happening. I can tell you that there's just a very delicious caked on layer of spice. And it's not overly spicy, it's really, really savory. One pro tip, definitely get your little vinegary sauce here and dip it. I honestly have no idea what's going on. It's really, really tender beef. There's just spices caked on, filling your mouth, sticking on your teeth. I gotta say, it's a must-have. You have to have the beef ten thuk, you have to have the beef and chive momos, and you have to have the spicy chili beef. This is a trio that cannot be matched on 74th Street. And you know what? Maybe shots fired to some people. Jackson Diner fans, Dara fans, Fayol fans, if you're talking about Tibetan. But this combo cannot be matched. This is nuts. Let's order more momos. All right, so let's recap. Came out here to Jackson Heights, wanted to get some Tibetan food, and we did. Went down to Lhasa Fast Food. Behind a cell phone shop, they have outdoor dining now, which is fantastic. Taking plenty of people to Lhasa Fast Food. If you're one of those people, hope you're doing well. If you go to Lhasa Fast Food, definitely get the beef and chive momos. Definitely get the spicy chili beef, and definitely get the beef ten thuk. All I can say about that beef ten thuk is that the broth will bring you back to life. Go ahead.
No problem?
No problem. This has been season 1 of Eating with Robert. My name's Rob. See you next time. It feels like a man in a full bear armor just gave me a beautiful hug.